Well, she can have all the opinions she wants.
Well,
That's why she has a law degree.
yeah.
Yeah, well, she
She's the
should
town's attorney.
learn what she's doing then. Just because you have an attorney's license, don't mean you can say anything you want to.
Okay, so
Pulling
let's,
it out of her butt.
let's
She
move
goes by the
on,
law.
let's move on. Is there any old business that we need to bring up?
Well, I would like to,
Tim, if you'll just excuse me for a minute, Jim, would you please, take over for me for just a few minutes? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ken.
well, we've been talking with Mike. I would like to see some kind of a work session with our road crew, or the maintenance crew. I would like to see, as a council, look at their hours. I know, we have 2 guys working. They work Monday through Thursday, is that correct? And you work 10-hour days. And I was looking at the bills as was going through. Normally, there's anywhere from 4 to 5 or 6 hours overtime every pay period.
You have 3 hours, one of us has at least a minimum of 3 hours a week, you got testing on the weekends.
So why couldn't we kind of change some hours and put one guy, if we did 8-hour days, 5 days a week, and then one of you guys work Monday through Friday, and one work Tuesday through Saturday? Would that, won't work? Why not?
Because you don't have the overlap days, and on the days that you don't have overlap, what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay a guy if something happens. And I've gone over this, we had it before, they were talking about splitting the shifts up. That's all fine and dandy. You wanna split, you wanna go part-time, that's all fine and dandy. You guarantee me, and I'm not being facetious now, but you guarantee me beyond a shadow of a doubt that all of your water breaks, or all your main breaks, or any digging, anything you have to do, happens only on those days where we're together.
Well, it seems to be that
I mean, that's what it
you're
boils down
you're not
to.
working Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's 3 days.
That's 3 days that there's nobody on.
There's always
There's
somebody on, there's
somebody
somebody's on
always on
call, all
24
3 days.
Yeah, on call, but if they call you out, they can't even pay overtime. I don't know, I'm just.
Part of the 4-day thing that we did before, the 4-day work week, was part of the perks. Because if you guys look at the stuff like that, the wages aren't the best, by far. I mean, I can show you jobs, I get them all the time. And that's not neither there. I've been offered jobs, I could've left this job a long time ago, I could've left with Nate. Hands down, I was offered a job, making 3 times what I'm making now. That's not neither here. I took this job, I like this job. Part of the thing with the 4-day works is, part of the perks of having the 4-day work week is it gives us one day, the Friday. That's the day I schedule my doctor's appointments, my day that I go with the family. That's our perk, that's part of the perks of the job that comes with the job. That's how we kind of looked at it. We're not called out that often on the weekends, at all. Others, Bridger does the exact same thing. They do 4-day work weeks. They run 2 crews. Again, in the summertime, they run 5 people. I do everything that they do with 2,
I think Heather's part of that group in the summer.
and then some. I mean, I understand what you guys are saying, but you gotta understand, you guys want the streets repaired, you want all this stuff done. You want me taking and watching over at the lagoons and stuff like this. Okay, I can only do so much. You also need to understand, as a licensed operator, I'm responsible for your water and your sewer system. I'm held federally responsible for that water and sewer system. I can be fined and I can go to jail on that water and sewer system. That is going to take my top priority. Hands down. That will take my top priority as your licensed operator. That's my job. That's what I'm held accountable for. That's what I answer to DEQ for.
So you're looking at being there for the sewer.
In and out of the sewer
every
project.
day that they're.
In and out of the sewer project, just to watch what they're doing. First of all, not so much as because I'm gonna sit there all day and watch them, but I wanna be there so I know where lines are, so I know what they're doing in there. So that if we have issues down the road, I have an idea already without having to try to go through a manual that you get. This is for the simple little water well project. We drilled a well. That's how thick the O&M manual is on the well. Can you imagine what I'm gonna get on the sewer project? And that's, like I say, and that's what we're doing for. We do have a lot of plans. I've talked with Shirley, we're setting up meetings with Shirley. We have a lot of major stuff going on this year. There's gonna be some major road work, good Lord willing, that we are planning on doing. And that again comes with Bridger's help. We can't do it without Bridger's help. Two guys can't do it by themselves. You need a minimum of 4. 3 to 4
I don't know,
guys.
it just seems to
easily.
me that 2 guys on 10-hour days, if we could split it up, would be just better. I don't know. What do you think, Jim? You work construction.
I tried this 2-3 years ago and I got shot down. It's exactly what you're saying. I tried to get a split for the guys.
Okay.
I got shot down.
Well,
No,
the
is
council,
Huh?
We've got
You're the
it.
council.
Nobody's talking to you.
you're not supposed to talk to me either.
We brought that up, that was brought up, what, 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To have 4 tents for one, and then have the rotating weekends. What's that?
What it was is one guy worked 7 days
Mhm.
and then 3 days.
Mhm.
And that way you had one guy working every day, 7 days a week.
Mhm.
You know, you'd have 2 days off and you'd have 4 days off. But it didn't go, so.
Well, I think probably what we'll have to do is sit down with Mike and TJ and just meet with them and
Yeah.
find out, you know, where we can go with this. Maybe we can work out, maybe not a full 7 days, but, you know,
Well, that's
we'll look
something,
at it,
yeah, that's something that Mike and Tim have to, you know, be
Yeah.
involved in.
right.
You
So,
know, yeah.
we can look at it, you know.
So do we need to set up is that a work meeting or?
We'd probably have to do a workshop, if we wanted to do that, but we'll have